Time now for Stugotz's weekend observation.
Wow.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, it's official. Golf is black. What happened there?
Well, first of all, it's not true, but it's just funny.
Moving day is usually stressful, unless it's Saturday at the Masters. Brooks Koepka is a strapping young lad. Doc Emmerich, nice to hear your voice again. I've watched all 3 postseason games, and I'm telling you, this has been the Islanders' recipe all year. Great defense and goaltending and just enough offense. Dan, you know what the Eastern Conference is? Do you know, Dano?
Nope.
It's up for grabs. Webb Simpson looks like golf. There is moving day, and then there is every other day. Congratulations to Chris Davis for getting a hit. Unfortunately for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw returns tonight. I'd like it noted, for the record, that I said on Friday that Tiger Woods knows he's going to win. I said it. How about that? No one was listening.
You weren't working
on the radio.
Listen, I'm just telling you, in a group text with friends, I was telling them Tiger has that look. It looks like prime Tiger, and Tiger knows something that we don't. They said, what is it? I said, he knows he's going to win. Said on Friday.
Weren't you tending to your father that had an injury?
Yeah, I could still do group text while I'm taking my dad in and out of Achilles surgery.
What's funny about that, Mike, is that Stugotz knew on Friday, and Tiger Woods said yesterday that he didn't even know.
And he knew on Friday.
Okay.
He needs to get in touch with his own feelings and emotions.
You know
because,
it.
yes.
Put
I know him better than he does.
Guillermo, put it on the poll. Does Stugotz know Tiger Woods' emotions better than Tiger Woods does?
Congratulations to Luke Walton. I'd much rather coach the Kings for the next decade than the Lakers. LeBron, the act is getting old, and so are you. Signs a contract extension, fires Dave Yeager, hires Luke Walton. I'm guessing it was a 500-cigarette week for Kings GM, Vlade Divac. Karis LeVert, X Factor. Jimmy Butler, 22 shots. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, a combined 31 shots. Old Jimmy, ball hog, Butler, Ben Simmons. For the love of God, man, you chose to play basketball. Learn how to shoot one.
I saw him in warm-ups the other day.
It's embarrassing.
It's a knuckleball. He can't shoot.
I know.
Comes out of his hand wrong.
He chose to play basketball. Poor Brooks Koepka, winner of 3 of the last 7 majors and runner-up at Augusta. And still, at least once per round, announcers refer to him as Bruce Koepka. Of all the dishes that were available to us on Sunday, let's be honest, no one wanted a plate of Molinari. I'm pretty sure the Molinaris were rooting for Tiger. Of course, it was an amazing day, one of the best days in golf history, but it would have been better had it played out at 7 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. If you don't believe me, ask CBS. Kevin Durant, look back again on the criticism he received for joining the Warriors. Said he doesn't give a bleep. KD, 2 things. 1, has anyone ever looked back more on signing with a team than Kevin Durant has with the Warriors? I mean, he looks back at it at least once a week. 2, Kevin, for every time you say you don't give a bleep, I add 2, you do give a bleeps in my personal record book. Actually, 3 things. People who don't give a bleep about the criticism they received for joining the Warriors don't have burner Twitter accounts to fight with fans about the criticism they received for joining the Warriors. Actually, 4 things. I'm begging you, come to the Knicks. Please. I need you. Badly. Take everything out of the personal record. I'll give you the most championships in the history of the NBA. I love you. Tyrann Mathieu tweeting, Russ wants New York, but you ain't heard that from T, in response to a Pro Football Talk story about whether Russell Wilson wants to stay in Seattle. Tyrann, bravo, the honey badger. So funny. Sunday morning at the Masters blows in comparison to Sunday afternoon at the Masters. Great Sunday, perhaps the greatest Sunday at Augusta of all time. Dan, you got to hand it to Bruce Koepka. Kid hangs tough and has all the shots. When Tiger looks back, he'll realize the putts on 9 and 10 is why he won the Masters. Francisco Molinari, on my all doesn't blink team. He blinked at the one place you can't blink. Amen Corner. He's off the team. Eventually, Amen Corner will chew you up and spit you out. When Vern Lundquist passes away, they should bury him at the 16th hole of Augusta National. If you went scuba diving in the pond at number 12 at Augusta, what you would find is heartache. Tiger looks like a completely different person without the hat on. Jim Nantz, ease up on the courage and perseverance. A lot of his personal hell was in part due to his own actions. Astros, Padres, World Series, collision course, Entenmann's glazed donuts with crumb topping. One word, lethal. New players, new coach, same old Toronto Raptors. Brett Brown, 3 losses away from never having an opportunity like this again. Not sure what else was on last night at 9 p.m., but if you missed the return of the Roar on ESPN2, you missed the television event of the year. Did you see it? The Roar is back. It's great. Joey LaCava. Oh, fantastic stuff by ESPN. Good luck walking into your local Dick's today and buying a red Nike mock turtleneck. They're out. Magic Johnson quit his job as Lakers president so he could tweet out gems like this. I had a great Sunday watching the NBA playoff games. The Nets shocked the Sixers, and the Magic did the same to the Raptors. Or this beauty. Cookie and I couldn't make it to church, but listened to our bishop online. He delivered a powerful message, and I received it. Thank you, Bishop Blake, at Magic Johnson on Twitter. Also, did Cookie receive it or just Magic? Enes Kanter is a Blazer. Spurs up 1-0 on the Nuggets. Dan, some people would say this has been Pop's best coaching job ever.
They can go to hell, those people.
Oh, wow. Thank you, DirecTV. The Masters mosaic is television heaven. Something Art Briles will never experience because he lives in hell. Dan, those are the weekend observations.
At LeBatard Show, Guillermo, on Instagram and Twitter, were the Molinaris rooting for Tiger?
No doubt.
And should Vern Lundquist be buried on the 16th hole at Augusta when he passed